Hey, it's Scolio if you don't know, and then it's time for some more of the long run where we are playing Yuurand for Z Quest Classic. So after the stream last week, I did go through the Forgotten Void and did all the challenges, got all the keys. We've already done this in the Yuurand map, so I didn't feel the need to do it again on screen. Oops. Control has been having a time lately. So the only thing that I haven't done is use all of these keys and open the path to the boss. I haven't done the boss because there could be a different boss that we haven't seen yet. There could be some story exposition that I don't want to skip. So let's just go straight there. Skip some text there. I'm probably gonna have to quit without saving, huh? Okay. What a stupid bunch of children you are. In spite of your terror, you follow the beast back to its lair. It's not bravery at all, but the numb stupidity of minds, all but driven mad. Shut up! We're not afraid of you. Oh, you aren't? What about you? What was it? Would you like me to slap your friends open to see their blood and bone and splatter their guts all over the walls? What walls? We're like on a floating platform or something. No! And the only little Naya would take everything from you. I could trap you in a void of solitude where you would be alone forever. No, don't! World-weary Heaton. You have every last trace of your humanity, emotion, and free will, leaving you a shell made of stone. Troll. And finally, loudmouth little Jackie. You'll scream even louder than your little brother when I overpower you and stitch you down before sewing your mouth closed. You'll all suffer. You'll tremble and cry and moan before my might. What are you? I am Paul the Eldritch, first among the Yuurand. Now despair and cower before this, the true form of nightmares. Oh, jeez. Are those... Okay, there we go. I was about to ask, are those tentacles just going to stay there forever? Oh, and the ad... Oh my goodness, what the hell? But the ads do drop restoratives, so that's also good. Ow. Yeah, for a nightmare, you're not being too awfully nightmarish yet. I mean, that kind of is a little terrifying, but not like... not heavily concerning. Of course, you're gonna have a second phase. All who think themselves mighty are but puppets in my shadow play. Oh dear. Cool. Alright. the tentacles are starting to go away. Okay. Also, I didn't do a whole lot of damage on the first form there. Snack. I'm guessing like any part of the body hits me and that does damage. But it's kind of the worst part of the fight is like all of these ads. Okay, we're down to half. Well, under half. We've seen, what, 3 forms now? This thing, the spider, and the snake. Yeah, I don't know that the ads were cumulative before, but like, they're definitely starting to add up now. He's changing form a lot more often. Let's use my flame form to restore my health. Yeah, there are lots of ads now. But that's okay. Oh, wait. You've done quite well for yourself, but it's time we end this. Oh, now we're doing this, I guess. Come now and gaze into the eyes of panic. I forget how to do this part of the fight. His power is horrifying. Can't stop shaking. Don't let it get to you. It feeds on fear. It's exactly what I want. But Jack, it's just too powerful. You've gotten cornered. This is all for show. Cornered? No. I do love to toy with my prey before devouring it. Trying to scare us won't work, Paul. Bring it. Full restore. Very nice. Then, let the true power of panic drive you to madness. Oh, bother. Okay, and then one of the eyes changes color. So all of the eyes will attack. Then one eye changes color, and that's the one that I attack. Nice! One cycled that one. 3 left. Think I got it? Yes. One left. Maintain the attack, it's fine. It has more health. Kind of to be expected, I guess. There we go. Is it really gone? It must be. It's finally over. Yeah, it's gone. No, it's a Yuurand. We don't have anything to banish it with. Huh? You can't mean... Promise me that if years from now, decades, millennia, if monsters start disappearing again, if it comes back, we'll come back too. And we'll beat it. We'll kill it for good. Promise me. I promise. I promise. I promise. Okay. So that is Rising done. There's probably a way to, like, activate ultra hard mode. But, I ain't doing that. I don't... Like I've said before, I don't have anything to... So... This runs over. So we're gonna dip by the house. We're gonna see if we can unlock anything. And then we're gonna start the last map. It's not necessarily the last thing that I'm gonna be doing for the series, but it's the last thing that I'm definitely going to be showing off in full. Clear the lifted labyrinth. Hit Maria. Not my first rodeo. Clear 3 runs, we get special game modes. I think the other one was this? The Fallen Spirit? Or... No, we defeated Tyre. Well, no, we defeated Tyre during the... I think it was this, yeah. Because the question marks are the ones that we haven't done yet, I think. Something like that. Anyway. I'm a first rodeo. And yeah, okay. So now all we gotta do is find our way back to a warp zone and get out of here. I pressed the wrong button. Rewards, 215 Motos Crystals. I don't know if that's going to be enough to buy another room, but we'll take a look. Well, let's start by visiting the house. Hi there. I ain't seen you around these parts. Not that I know exactly where these parts is, but we'll figure it. You can't get lost if you don't know where you're going in the first place. Then there's some wisdom for you straight from the horse's mouth. Not that I'm a horse, mind you, but Dad says I do get plenty of horsing around, so I think it counts. You sound like a moron. What? You see, horsing around means I got plenty of horsepower for making that comparison. What don't make sense about that? Anyway, this place is a bit sleepy for my taste, so I'm go out and fight me some of them awesome dragonflies and trains. Dragonfly trains, that'd be so amazing. But with like each of their segments, a different car and a train, they could flit around all over the place and even deliver cargo. Don't look at me like that. Labyrinth is a weird place, so it seems like nothing's out of the question. There's some pretty freaky stuff around here, but me and old complacent get along just fine. Okay, so old complacent ain't actually the name of my gun, but I haven't decided on one yet, so we're trying a bunch of things on for size. Naming a gun is stupid. You know what that word means? Well, sure, I saw it wrote on Desio's notepad about me, so I'd only assume it means something like brave or heroic or smoking hot. He did give me a weird look when I told him the name, though. Regular Desio special. So I don't think he liked it. But anyhow, I got people to do and places to be, so as the intergalactic space beetles might say, au revoir. You and I both know there ain't nothing cooler than trains in the whole world. Okay, maybe there is, but trains are the coolest thing today. They're just so awesome when they plow right over monsters and they poof away in a flash of fire. Every time I see them trains, I try to ram as many monsters as possible. But Desio keeps dragging me away, so my high score is only 20 monsters killed. You seem like a fellow train death lover. Tell you what, if you can meet my high score, I'll get you something good. New side quest trolley problem. People name their weapons all the time. Yeah, exactly. Something's been confusing me. I see a lot of people here with all sorts of magic, but it doesn't seem like any of them are using a conduit for it, except for that edgy kid with the sword. Don't tell him he's edgy to his face if you know it's good for you. I love conduit, it's my favorite spell. It is a cool spell, but that's not the kind of conduit I'm talking about. Looks like the rules of magic must be different here. Where I'm from, to build any kind of card with magic, you have to have some kind of conduit to channel it. Magic without one is pretty difficult. I never found one myself, so all my magic just kind of comes out without any ability to store it. Bursts of wind or sparks of fire flying out, that kind of thing. Super different from Emily. But what actually is the conduit? Anything that's enchanted to work as one. Emily likes using bows to build up magic and release it in huge bolts, for example. Her dad loved all sorts of weapons. Some use books, some even use rocks and clothes and stuff. It all depends on the user. I wonder how else magic here breaks the rule. Maybe I should try talking to some people to figure it out. Can I ask a quick favor? Emily asked me to do something for her. She wants me to find somewhere that's high up, secluded, illuminated, and has lots of trees. She said to find that spot and wait for someone else to show up. Problem is I have no idea where she has in mind. Can you help me find the spot? If you think you're at the place, call me by pressing EX3. As long as you're not swimming, there's no enemies around, and you don't have another player with you. Mystery Rendezvous Part 2. So I don't think there's anything over here yet. I definitely have enough Modus crystals to buy another, so I'm going to be doing that. But let's just go talk to Fire. Rooms. What do you think, Zero? Do you want the garden or the pool and hot tub? I could also take the guest room, but it only costs 150 and only allows one guest per room. Oh man, hot tub? Let's go with the hot tub then. Excellent choice. I shall authorize construction immediately. The room has been constructed and is ready to seat new guests. You shall find more visitors waiting for you when you return from your next run. My dear, I am positively elated by the amount of those wonderful Motus crystals you've given to me. As a gesture of my appreciation, I insist you take these figurines to set up within these magnificent halls. Oh, nice. Hot tub time machine. Which button is... Right, I can't check the quest log by pushing a button in the house. I have to go to the bedroom. Yeah. You like swimming too? I don't know what voice to give you. I've been fond of it my whole life. It's meaning someone else who enjoys the water. My best friend usually rides on my head across the water instead of getting his feet wet. We should go swimming together. I know a nice quiet place where no one will bother us. Sounds nice. I could use a getaway. We could race or jump off the rocks, or I know, we should have a contest to see who can hold their breath for. No, don't do that. I know, that might not be very fair to you. Oh, gauntlet thrown. Don't worry, I can hold my breath a really long time. I can breathe underwater. No, but like, hypothetically, you could never drown. It's one of the convenient things about being an aquatic species. Yeah, that's really great. Yay. Finally, you have met your match. Oh, what do we have here? Are you the person in charge here? How does this house work? How do we all end up here from different places? Why is the weird shopkeeper sometimes a spider? Oh, slow down, one question at a time. Got carried away again. Sorry about all the questions. Sometimes it feels like I don't know anything and it gets overwhelming. Like a fish out of water, except instead of getting back in the water, I want you to explain how air works. I'm trying to get better about it. I really don't want people getting the wrong impression of me, but there's so much to learn. At least you recognize how annoying it is. It's a good thing to be curious. Ask away. Thanks. I've got plenty more questions if you've got the time. Oh yeah, by the way, if you see Miles, can you tell him I'm looking for him? Sometimes gets a little nervous in new places. Hey, you like exploring, right? Can you help me with something? I'm helping my mentor document a bunch of old temple ruins. He told me there's like 6 of them around here that he wants me to make notes on, but I got really lost looking for them and ended up in space somehow. I have no idea how that happened. And anyways, can you help me find those 6 temples? The ruins for one of them apparently don't look much like a temple at all anymore, but it's close to another one at least. If you find one, call me by pressing EX3. As long as you're not swimming, there's no enemies around, and you don't have another player with you. Oh, and I heard there's some temples that only appear in the weird fragmented void between Labyrinth you explore sometimes. I'd love to see them too, but those aren't part of these 6. At the right spot. So the hot tub is probably over here. Yeah, that's a hot tub, alright. Whee! And it's very evocative. Well, now your choices are wet. Now your clothes are wet. I don't know why I read that as choices. It's fine. My choices are wet. Alright. So our quest so far, this is clear, this is clear, this is clear. Electrocute Naya. With pleasure, if ever that comes up. Call Emily to 5 floating fortresses or tall towers. I think we're up to 3. It would be nice if it actually told me, though. Call Kaelin to somewhere high up, secluded, illuminated, and with lots of trees. Defeat the master at the end of the labyrinth run, taking fewer than 3 hits. 3 hits? That's never gonna happen. So we've done miles. Call Mato to 6 temple ruins. One may be barely recognizable as a temple, but is located near another. Like, I feel like a lot of them were in Rising, so it really sucks that we're getting this quest now. Kill over 20 enemies with a train. Now, is it kill 20 enemies with 1 train? Because that sounds very difficult. Like, you have to really shenanigan that, I feel like. I like trains. You know what sucks? Alright. So I don't know what a special run is. I do notice that, wasn't there a roguelike mode here before? Now it's called special run, I guess? Anyway. Hey Jason, how you doing? Oh wait. No, the last one is fragmented. If I had known, I would have maybe finished the run last week. Because I wasn't planning on doing a fragmented run. But also, we're basically just starting the stream. Okay, well, let's try it as a special run. Oh, I see. Okay. So we have several special game modes. We have roguelike, death is permanent and the clock is ticking, find partners to unlock new powers and gain extra lives. Partner, all the fun of finding partners without the stress of permadeath. Soul hunt, find the hidden souls to open the path to the master. No boss bonuses apply to the master. Killing bosses is optional, assuming they don't have a soul. And eyeing Yuurand. What kind of self-respecting labyrinth hands out coins for charity? Coins should be handed out on the basis of boss killing ability in packets of 10 specifically. Hey J-Pop, how you doing? So I want to do the permadeath thing as the last thing. But now we have all these game modes, and I'm like... Let's do a partner one, because partner is roguelike without the roguelike. Yeah, I'm gonna do a partner run. We're gonna do it on Fragmented. And I guess I can select which labyrinths to include. So we're just going to include all of them. Why not? The fragmented but whole. Exactly. There is no story mode for this, so we're going to just have that off. Challenge area is all. Starting spell randomized. And we're going to allow the character selection to be picked from seed. Let's find out who it is. Emily, from Forbidden Ascent. A cheerful, impulsive young woman with a direct approach to problems, her enthusiasm usually works out for the best. Usually. So for 30 coins we get Strong Light, for 50 coins we get a free charge shot, for 80 coins we get half MP Light. For weapon, our main weapon is the Ice Bow. Fire an ice shot that will freeze enemies if they're at low health. Frozen enemies can be kicked. And skill Charge Bow. Soundwave homes in on enemies and is affected by Strong Light. Interesting. Alright. I guess we're doing a fragmented run after all. This should go a little bit faster just for the sole fact that there's no story. But the map is gonna get real messy. I remember doing a fragmented run a long time ago. And yeah, the map got kind of weird. Train derailed. Oh, that's death. That is death, but also I'm probably going to die trying to get death. Do I need a weapon for that? I don't know. Okay. Maybe that's something that I need. Aha, okay. Alright, we've already got our first spell, you know, aside from the one that we get for free at the beginning, and it's death. Probably the most useless spell to get this early in the game. Because, like, death has a huge cooldown, and really is only... Well, death is also this, but it's only required for, like, certain very specific enemies. Oh, I guess I can also use it on the train engine, which makes killing the train a lot easier. Also, good thing that I wasn't using roguelike mode, because that would be the end of the run. But like, this is the most useless spell. Immediately start using it on everything. Yeah, we're gonna do this fragmented run. And then I have basically one more idea on something to do, which is attempt a roguelike run. And first death, whatever. We'll just be done with that. But we're gonna run through this one as much as... Oh, okay. Man, for me thinking that I would not be using death like at all. Well, there's Metal Blade. That's substantially going to be more versatile. Okay, but we do need to use the green key somewhere. And dead. It's a Final Fantasy VI train noise, wouldn't be surprised. You want to explore this a little bit more, because like it feels like there's going to be an item here. And maybe there is, but we don't have it yet. All of these are white. That is fascinating. Yeah. Life orb. But I'm just trying to like determine what I'm looking at here. Okay, a little scrolling sign there. That's neat. I like that. Can't access the map here. Kind of to be expected. So this is probably how I meant to access the map then. Is I have to come here and like look at it from here, because otherwise like press start to return to warp space? Hang on. Can I do that from anywhere? Yeah. Okay, this is interesting. Also, hey, Anonymous. And hydration has been achieved. So as far as I can tell, there's still going to be 8 warps. Just like before. Okay, and I probably need to access this from over here somewhere. This might be a kill room. I mean, it is a kill room, but that was for a coin, not for... Yeah, I still can't get through that. Not sure how I was supposed to get there fast enough to not get hit. Also, not sure why I bothered going there in the first place, but I do need to use the yellow key in order to get anywhere. The thrill of the moment! Also, I keep pressing the wrong button for death. There is a key in this room. There it is. I haven't found the green lock yet. It's probably somewhere in the basement, and I need to use the yellow key first. And also maybe some hormone cakes. Apparently there is a path. Okay, there we go. It definitely seems like somewhere they'd put an item. But, I don't worry too much about it right now. And yeah, if I check the map now, I don't see the entire map. I only see the current zone. So that's why they have that map review thing. Oh, there. I didn't see the brambles there. And I died. But yeah, that's why they have that like little map viewer in the warp space. Coin, button, nothing else here. Can I use death against these things? Yeah, I sure can. Okay. Good to know. I've never tried that before, and turns out it works. Yeah, once again, amazed at the fact that I said that the death spell would be completely useless, and the game immediately and constantly proves me wrong. Oh, there's Bubble. I want Bubble. Okay. Get some notes out. Really gotta finish copying my files from Garuda to Gen 2. Like, at first I was a little iffy on, like, am I actually going to make this jump? But, like, yeah, Gen 2 is actually running really well. And I'm just going to refer to them by name because there is no sense of a world map in this. Fire in east of Borough as Bubble. Not kill room. Might be an item here. I don't know, and I don't have enough information. Oh wait, something that is in this room is a path down. How do I get down there? I don't know. I need a key in order to go south. So I guess the other thing that I can do, I can also go west here, which takes me to this screen as well. And I bet if I can figure out how to go south on the screen north of here, that's how I get that coin. I'm not gonna worry too much about it now. I was gonna skip this puzzle, get this key. Probably just ignore these, unless I fucking go directly in... Oh, jeez. There we go. That's how to get that. Yeah, we are going to need another key to get through there. But yeah, the fact that I'm only now figuring out that I can get yeah, that I can... Words are hard. The fact that I'm only now figuring out that I can use death to, like, kill things that usually don't take damage from anything kind of makes me think, so I've been... Oh, we found the FOE, and it's Zelda again. We're gonna deal with that later. But it makes me think of this game that I've been playing lately called Boar Blasters. It's basically just a game where you fly around and, like, it's a mining game with enemies and stuff. It's kind of simplistic, but also... It's kind of neat to play. And I only found out after beating like almost 3/4 of the game that I can actually aim where I'm firing, which would have made a lot of levels a lot easier if I had known. Especially since, like, there's a level where you have to go, like, down to almost the bottom of the map, and then you have to come back up. Okay, I need... shadow at southwest area, and that probably has a coin. You have to go like almost all the way down and then up. And like, I thought that it was basically impossible unless you had the retro fire weapon so you could shoot upward. But, yeah, no, I was just playing the game wrong, as it turns out. And, like, I figured it out by complete accident as well. Like, I moved the mouse cursor on the screen a little bit during, like, while I was playing a level, and I noticed that the aim changed, and I was like, wait, have I been doing this wrong the entire time? And yes, I was. Ah. Okay. I'm safe to get this key. I don't get this key from the screen, do I? No, I was supposed to trap the Skelepede. But of course, we don't have to do that in this house. Alright, now to remember where to use this key. Well, it's definitely not inside the Skelepede. Alright, I actually need to go to the bathroom right now, so, I will be... Oh. Yeah, I knew I forgot to do something. There we go. Anyway, I will be right back. Okay. I return. Oh, I should probably also change this. There we go. On we go to further adventure. Yeah, that's where I need to use this key. So I will need to go this way. Trying to be careful of these sentries. South here, in here. And that was for a coin. Great. I didn't want to use Death there. I wanted to use Metal Blade. Because Death might be a lot more useful than I thought it was, but it still has a very short range unless it's enhanced. Yeah, we'll deal with Zelda later. And here we are at the sky. Our first area that we have been to before. Actually, I do wonder if one of the NPCs... I don't think any of the NPCs needed to see this. Oh, and I get to pick which one, too. We're high up, secluded, illuminated, with lots of trees. Well, that's 2 of the 4. And no temple ruins, yeah. Yeah, I guess it is worth doing Fragmented at least once, because like there are still some zones that are exclusive to Fragmented mode. And we've seen 2 of them already. But we are going to get a lot of repeat. So like that's why I'm not going to be doing this series for much longer. Basically, my plan is just kind of solidify it, do this, and then the roguelike run I think I'm going to do on the Hitodama map. Just kind of bring it back home. The first map that we looked at. Come on, man. Aha! Arrowed! Na, 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 dead! Okay, the mask those guys have does protect against the ice bow, which makes sense. Why wouldn't it? Level up, gained earth defense and water defense. And yeah, we're not going to be able to continue on this path because we do need to be able to float to get through this. But the north path should absolutely allow us to continue. Because we do have the key. It was a bit more of a problem when we originally came here because we would only be able to access from the west side of this area at first, and then we would do the east side later, usually after getting float. There we go. Probably not going to be able to get that halt, though. Probably not going to be able to stay alive, though. That is a lot of stuff all at once. And we don't have a whole lot of health to work with either. Guy! Hey Tyrion, how you doing? Yes, we have been to this over-enthusiastic sky already. Okay, I can use death to kill it, even if it's facing me. Of course, if I use my death at the wrong time... Oh my goodness. Then I die. Also, what did I need here? Or a light? Middle of... let's halt. And then this one also has thunder. It. Can you please? Thunder west of the one that I just described. And then I die. Holy crap, man. This is a very dangerous area, as it turns out. I'm gonna try to see if I can just rush through this. And like, the problem is, I don't have a key for this. Might not be able to get through this way. Now, there's 3 exits, but these 2 I'm not going to be able to get to. Nyx has 2 exits, the Sky and Leadstone supposedly has 3 exits. I don't know where 2 of them are. Actually, hang on. They might be in the basement. Yeah, they are. I don't know if I can get to those right now. Okay, great. I definitely need to get to this, wait a minute. Maybe I can get to it from here. Oh ho! Okay. That was me not paying close enough attention. And then that gives us access to here. Oh, I know this song. I immediately know this song. This is Primordia. Yeah, there we go. Give me that Xenoblade Cross music. Now, I don't know how I'm going to, like, survive more than 30 seconds in fucking roguelike mode. Is there not even an item here? Oh, there we go. We got Photon. So that, Shadow, not Shadow. So that will let us get Halt. In Sky? You don't need to deal with these, cause I have death. Dun, 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 na, na, na. And just hearing this music makes me want to play the game again, even knowing that the game takes like fucking 100 hours to finish. Okay, I'm getting too excited about this death magic, and I just wasted all of my magic. It's fine. That's not fine. Also, that was me just tripping the death button. Okay, I need 2 colored keys. Come on, man, I can't deal with you down there. Or maybe I can. Yeah, okay. However, I can't deal with that. It's fine, I can take all the hits on this screen. This screen specifically, because I can restore my... Other screens, maybe not so much. But also if I just get good. There we go. Okay, and that gives me access to this part. We got fire! So that will give us access to Bubble in Nick. Ah! Music is so good. Fuck. Is that in the water? No. Dun, 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 dun. There's a way up from here, but don't know where it is. Well, I suppose in the waterfall is probably the most likely place, but also everything was flying. That was cool. Yeah, I feel like the key almost has to be in that patch over on the right side, right? Seems like the most obvious place to hide something, but like... I'm not seeing... Oh, wait a minute. There's something up there. Aha! There's the key. It is a color key. And that is me dying. Let's open those doors and see what's behind here. It's Light Arrow. But we have both forms of light. I would have maybe preferred a little bit of variety, but that's fine. Finding as many spells as possible as early as possible will make this easier. In theory. There's a standard key. Oh, okay. It was just... Surely this wasn't just a trap room, right? No, wait, I got the key. Never mind. I got a key. I don't remember where the lock was. Get myself healed up, hopefully. Okay. I'm already missing the ability to just turn into fire and heal myself at will. Pun not intended. Get it? Because the guy's name was Will. I don't remember where there is. Garden of Dread. Oh, this fucking place. Okay. Maybe I come back here later. Oh. No mind if I do? Alright, let's go explore a different exit. Wrong way. Oh god! I was trying to take advantage of the recovery time for the enemy. Like, if an enemy is blinking, you can just walk through them without taking damage. But of course, if they stop blinking, then you end up taking damage. Oh. Got a coin. Okay. That takes us back to the leadstone? What? Okay. Not that we can do anything in this room because, we haven't actually used the green key. It's not gonna make me go through the, Garden of Dread, is it? And there's a couple of items that we can get right now. Okay. Let's warp back to the Leadstone warp point. Then I'm gonna find my way into... No, this wasn't the way to get to the basement. Okay, here's where to use the green key. Okay, so now I can go through this way, which will be helpful just to get a path back around. So we gotta go to Nyx and we gotta go to Sky. I think it's more important to go to Nyx first because that will get us Bubble. Which I think is on this screen. Over here? Yes. Alright, we got Bubble. That is a significant find. Mark that off. But yeah, I think I will have to actually, go through the Garden of Dread, because, like, I don't really know that I have any other paths available right now. Just trying to see if I can safely kill these guys in case one of them might drop some health. That's a little bit. Trying to avoid fighting the FOE right now. I was like, I'm not equipped for that at the moment. Oh, there we go. Okay, and light was in the middle of the north top row, had fun. Right here. Provided that I can live, holy crap. Nope. I did at least open the gate. Also, I don't know if I asked like what song this is. I'm pretty sure it's from a Mario, probably a Mario Galaxy. I don't know that I've confirmed this so far. Well, we've got Halt. We can halt and we can catch fire. Rainbow Road N64. Yeah, that might also be. I'm not really familiar with any of the Mario Kart games other than Super. It was never really a series that I followed. Anyway. But yeah, like, Bubble and Halt, especially Bubble, is going to be very useful in revealing some of these, like, secrets in places. Problem is, I don't have any notes on where those places are currently. And I'm pretty sure the only place that I can go right now is the Garden of Dread. It is weird that Hemra and the Leadstone are... I don't know if it's Leadstone or Leadstone. I'm gonna keep saying Leadstone. But it's weird that the Leadstone and Hemra are connected in two places. Because like either that means it is programmed to happen that way, or like just really bad RNG. So still can't get to these two exits because I don't have float and I don't have another key. The other key is going to be on the left side there. It is going to make me do the Garden of Dread right now. That's rude. Holy crap. Alright. Well. Which exit is going to be closer? This thing is going to be the one over here. I thought... Oh, okay, yeah. Staircase is over here. I wasn't looking this way for some reason. Still don't know how I'm supposed to get through that without taking a hint. Okay. Dang it. Ah! No. Alright, Garden of Dread it is. Cool. Welcome to the next hour. Their leech is here. It's also trying to remember where these tentacles are that don't show up when they're lit. Okay. Shadow. East of entrance from Emerald. Oh, this is a gauntlet room. Oh, crap. This is real fucking rude. Having to do an end game gauntlet room. With 5 units of health. Yeah? More like the Garden of Dead, you're not wrong, Zero. Oh, man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I'm gonna be able to do this. I guess that's gonna be my key here, is use death if I need to. Ah yes, my favorite game in the Metroid franchise, Metroid Dread. Ah! Holy crap, man. I might need to turn this down to relaxed. Because, like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. That's absolutely how to do it, is just spend all of my magic before this room where I need all of my magic to survive. Ah, man. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Man, a woman, NB, like, whatever gender you got, what this is. All of the genders. One more health. Oh. Okay. Or sometimes I may just get lucky like this. Oh boy. I did it. Never have to do this room again. It'll be open permanently. Which isn't to say I'm not going to have trouble still. But at least that's one fewer thing I need to worry about. I'm running into the tentacles is the thing. Like the last time I was here, I had float, so I could use float to turn off the lights and actually see what I was doing, where the tentacles were, and then land again so I could see what else I'm doing in terms of the actual enemies that are on the field. Okay. Ah! This ultra sucks, man. Also, let's deal with you first. Let's see if I can deal with you. Okay. So I can at least get this coin and not have to worry about it. Oh, this is also a kill room, so I need to go south here. And die. But I don't have enough health for this. And someone who's really good at this game probably can do this with much less health. I'm not one of these people. Like, the problem is as well, there is a key in this room. So, like, if it's a kill room, that means I have to kill everything in order to get the key in order to progress to something. I'm going back and switching it to relaxed. Like, this is dumb. I'll change it back to normal later when I'm a little better equipped or when I'm not dealing with the Garden of Dread. But right now, I need to turn down the difficulty. Not sure why I decided to do that, but whatever. It's fine. There's health right here. Okay, back to the Garden of Bread. Actually, I'm going to take a death on purpose. Just so I can be back to full health for that one room with the key in it. Or, well, attempt to get there with more health. That's probably the more accurate way of saying. Great. So now I'm here. Okay. Where's the key? Is it like you're sitting on it or something? No? There it is. Okay. I got the key. Great time for the game to crash. You know what? Given what time it is, may as well just take a break here. That really fucking sucks, man. I got that key. I don't know when the last time I saved was. I guess we'll find out together after the break. So y'all can take a moment, get something to drink, go to the bathroom if you need to, stretch your arms, stretch your legs, stretch your teeth. In about 10 to 15 minutes. See you in a bit.